Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Abdullah Khan, and in this video I'm going to be talking about a revision technique that has been mentioned before in my channel, and that technique is spaced repetition. Spaced repetition literally means spacing out the repetition of your revision for a subject. I know that's a really long sentence, but what does that actually mean, and how can you actually use it in your revision? For that, we need a graph. So whenever we learn something, we retain 100% of that knowledge. As days and weeks pass, we'll start to lose that knowledge, and that's represented by the forgetting curve. And this is what leads students to cramming for the days before the exam. But what can be a more effective method is to review that information that you've just learned in several intervals of time, even if you don't have the exam, because spaced repetition means that every time you review that information, you will not only just retain 100% of that knowledge again, but your brain will lose a smaller percentage of that knowledge every time. And that is really amazing, and that's the importance and power of spaced repetition. And that is what can get students the top grades, because by the time that it comes to the exam, not only will they have all of that content in that permanent knowledge, but it will allow them to have more time to complete other sources of revision, like watching videos or doing exam questions. So you now know how spaced repetition works. Here's how you can implement it inside of your own revision. Firstly, start off by creating a retrospective like timetable, which basically lists all your topics, and it can tell you which days you review each topic and how many times you review that topic. Because remember, spaced repetition doesn't have a defined amount of times that you review a topic. It all depends on how confident you are. So if you're confident with that topic, then I would recommend you to review it in wider spaces of intervals. But if you're not as confident, then review it in shorter intervals of time. And something else you can do is to make and use digital flashcards like Anki and Quizlet, especially Anki, because it has a variety of tools and its algorithm allows for spaced repetition, and I talk more about it in the video above. That was it for the revision technique, but don't leave the video yet, because many of you have your GCSE mocks and your GCSEs coming up very soon, and there's obviously some strong subjects and weak subjects within your course, and you have to find a way to tackle your weak subjects, and that's where Medic Mind, but especially their sub company GCSE Mind, comes into place, because this website is truly amazing for all the exam questions and practice papers that you would ever need for all your subjects. But more importantly, they have one-to-one tutoring sessions with you. You're probably thinking it might be too late for tutoring sessions, but if you want to get the top grades, then you gotta try it out, and you can check if you like it or not by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comments for a half-an-hour free session with them. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.